And for those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Lauren. Thanks so much for being here. Today I'm going to be teaching you the tune Land of My Fathers, which is a Welsh traditional tune. I thought it would be fitting for today since it is Father's Day. So we're going to be working on that. We're going to be talking about how to incorporate some ornaments like grace notes into this melody, and then I'll also be showing you how to play the chords so that you have an understanding of how to back up the melody of this tune. All right, so that's the plan. And as usual, as we're going through, I'm going to be teaching you phrase by ear. If you have any questions along the way, if you need a different pace, feel free to let me know. If we need to go over anything again, let me know. We're going to try to hit each of these phrases several times so that you'll have a chance to hear everything multiple times. But feel free to just drop it in the chat if you need something specifically. And then also, like I said, the Google Drive folder is in the chat if you want to take a look at the sheet music for this tune. It has the notes of the melody and then also the chord names in there that we're going to be going over today. So if you're able to pull that up, that'll be really useful, especially when we get to those chords. I'll go ahead and play through the whole thing and then we'll get into this first phrase. So the tune goes like this. So that is how the tune goes. Again, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple in terms of notes and rhythms, but there are some fun things that we can add to it. And also it is on the slower side, which gives us a lot of room to play around with the melody, which is always fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with this first phrase. We're starting on an F. So find that low second finger on the D string and just try to catch as many notes as you can of these. I'll go over this first phrase a few times. So let's go ahead and take it back to the beginning, the very beginning of the verse. We're gonna play through the whole song this time, and then I will show you how to add in some grace notes. So we'll take it from the very top, starting on our F once again. And here we go, I'll give us 2 beats. 1, 2. Yeah, very nice everyone. So that's the whole song. You just learned an entire song. Very exciting. Now, to make it even more fun, we can add some grace notes to it. So we're not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm not gonna throw a bunch of things at you. We're just gonna sprinkle in a few little extra notes here and there, and I'm gonna go through these a little bit quicker just because I wanna make sure we do get to the chords. But for the first one, we're gonna be, if you're looking at the music, this is measure 4. We're gonna add just a little hammer-on right in front of that grace note, which is on the F. So this is the second phrase. So we're adding just a little open E right in front of that F. So why don't we all try that? All right, so let's move on to the chords. So to begin with, we have an F major chord, And if you aren't super comfortable with playing chords or aren't super familiar with chords, I would recommend taking a look at the chord sheet I have in that same Google Drive folder that has all of the workshop tunes. And that way you can see how to play each of these chords that I'm going to be listing off. And then also the sheet music for the actual tune, Land of My Fathers, that we're doing today, has all of the names of the chords listed on the sheet music, so you can see which chords are played during which sections. So feel free to take a look at both of those. So for our first chord, F major, we've got an F on the D string and an A on the G string. So let's go ahead and try that together. Chords are always a really nice addition to a tune, and as fiddle players, typically we place a lot of emphasis on the melody because we're melody instruments. That's usually what we end up playing, but it is really helpful to be able to play chords just so that you're able to back up when needed. And also it's just good to know the chord progression so you have a better understanding of the tune as a whole, all of the parts that are involved in the tune, not just the melody. All right, I know we're going over time here, but I would love to play the whole thing together just one last time so that we have the chance to just wrap everything up nicely here. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning of the tune. We're gonna just do one time through the tune, and go ahead and choose. If you want to play melody, play melody. If you want to play chords, whatever you feel more comfortable with or whatever you feel like needs a little bit of work. And if you want, you can also switch off if you want to play one versus the other during the verse and then a different one, maybe switch to chords if you were playing melody or vice versa during the chorus. You're welcome to do that just to give yourself a little bit of variety. So let's go back to the very beginning. I'll be playing melody and you're welcome to play either chords or melody, whatever you decide. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.